So in today's video, I'm gonna show you how to carve a chicken like a chef. Now, this is just a regular rotisserie chicken that I picked up from Costco. You know, I was gonna go through the whole song and dance and brine my chicken, but you know, at the end of the day, a lot of people get these rotisserie chickens. They're one of my favorite, and you can't deny the price. I mean, $5, I don't care what it has in it. It's one of my favorite things to eat, and I always get Costco rotisserie chicken. But what I realize is a lot of people don't know how to cut it, so they stray away from getting the whole chicken. Well, I'm glad you clicked on this video because I'm gonna show you how to do it in a couple easy steps. Super painless, very easy process to impress your friends. Let's go. We got the GoPro. Now let's do this. Great. So we are dialed. So super easy, don't feel intimidated. We have our whole Costco bird here. Okay, first things first, take the string off. All right, super easy. You get home, you're about to cut this up for your family. Don't look like you don't know what you're doing, okay? Super simple. Okay, let me fight this string real quick. Beautiful, okay, boom. Next, okay, a little bird anatomy, okay? Wings, breast, okay? Drumsticks here, thighs back here, okay? Super easy. Now, one of the biggest mistakes that I think people make, okay? And I feel bad for this Costco bird because I know this wing is broken, so you know he got used and abused. But anyway, let's just jump right in. So a lot of people will cut the legs off first. No, I don't do that, okay? And I'm gonna show you why in a second, okay? I take wings off first, okay? Trust the process here. And then what I do is I take the breasts off first. Now, as you can see, I'm going down with my knife. I'm trying to find that keel bone, okay, or that breastbone. Okay, don't destroy the skin, okay? That's the best part. Now, listen, what I do is I bring the tip of the knife, come down at a, oh, Lord have mercy, this bird got jacked. So anyway, I come down at a 45-degree angle and I cut the wing and this. Look at these broken bones. That's not from me. That is from the processing. Anyway, needless to say. So the reason why I do that first is so the chicken doesn't move when I'm trying to slice the breasts off. If you take the legs off first, then it'll wobble around on you. And next step is, you see here, what I do is I hold this rib cage here, okay? Hold it here. Then cut on the other side of the breastbone, okay? And look, do yourself a favor. Get as close to that keel bone or that breastbone as possible. Next, what you're gonna do is watch the knife. I'm turning at a 45-degree angle, okay? And if you look in here, you will see there's a connection right here where the shoulder blade is connected to the wing, okay? Not the wing, the drumette. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna come straight down. Then next, turn the bird around. Use the tip of the knife to carve that bird off, okay? And remember, you wanna keep this skin nice and intact, okay? So now we're left with the legs. Okay, super easy. There's 2 steps here, okay? 1 step, turn it, pop the thigh out. Once you see the thigh bone, flip the chicken up, use the weight of the bird to cut straight down. Now, you have your thigh, okay? Super important. You have your thigh and your leg. Next, come here, and then I use the knife to just pop open and expose that other bone. Okay, boom, cut straight down. Now, you have your leg, thigh. Oh my God, how do I separate the two? Well, look, I'm gonna show you. So there is a couple ways you can go about this. One of them is a 1/4 inch towards the drumstick, and that will slice straight down, right? No problem. See that? Like butter. But some people say, hey, chef, I don't know where to go. Well, listen, I'll be honest. I learned this pro tip hack from one of my prep cooks way back in the day. But you see how the leg hinges like this? Well, you know what he used to do? He would cut right in this crease straight down. And it's the same thing. So it's funny because that seems a lot easier for beginners. So you find where that crease is and you cut straight down. And as you can see, I went straight through the thigh with no problem, okay? Now, here's the thing. A lot of people want to save the back to make stock. I totally agree with that. I think what's really important is the breastbone. All I do is I prick the breast meat off. Poor guy. See, look, see this? This is not from a knife. This is just from poor handling. But anyway, the breastbone, you don't use this for stock. You don't use it for soup. Get rid of it. Bye-bye. Okay? What you want to do is you want to pick out the oysters. Now, this is always the chef's piece, okay? We keep that in the kitchen, bro. That's all for us, but these are my favorite parts right here. And I'm also a big fan of the tail. Okay, now that I've had my snack, we'll get to the rest of the program here. I did a pretty good job of, picking out most of this meat, but you can see there's still some shoulder meat left. Okay, you want to grab all that. This is some of the best meat ever. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put that aside. Okay, and then all this goes away. Okay, don't throw this away. This is the trim. The trim is good. Okay, that's gonna go down on the bottom of our plate. So next, you have your leg. You have your leg. You have your thigh. What I like to do is I like to just clean it up a little bit. Remember, all the goodies go in the center over here. Same thing with this. We'll get this cleaned up. Remember, save the skin. That goes in the center. Okay, but you want to get your thigh cleaned up. Get that out of here. Perfect. Now, also, I'm going to do one for demo, but usually if it's me and I'm feeding my family, I'll go ahead and remove this thigh bone on both of them. So that way my kids have, clean, they don't have to go fighting anything, And so I think what's really important is you take the bone from the back and it's all good. And then you'll notice, just flip that around. Boom, look at that. Nobody even knew. Perfect. Okay, so I'll leave the other one bone in, but we go to plate. Nothing fancy here. Just get it on the plate, make it look good. And as you can see, boom. Now for the breast. This is the best part. So optional, but some people like to take the wing off. I'm sorry, the drumette off before they cut the breast. Guess what? I ain't got time for that. I always just go straight in. Same thing with the breast. Okay, we're gonna trim it up. We're gonna make it look nice. Put all the extra meat in the middle. Now, I think what's really important is don't be intimidated by this. Now, you have a couple options. You can slice on a bias, but for me, what I realize is I like to just go straight down. This chicken is a little bit overcooked, but that's what you get with Costco chicken. Make sure your knife is sharp, guys. Don't sit here and mess around. Now, before you go messing with anything, okay, you can see, the chicken's overcooked when it crumbles like that. But what I like to do is turn your plate to where the bird's gonna go, okay? You go left side on one side and right side on the other. So we fan that out ever so nicely. Look at that, beautiful. Next is this guy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take off some of these broken bones because nobody wants that. Unfortunately, poor chicken was mangled. You'll see that. You'll notice that with Costco chickens. You'll notice that some of them just have absolute mangled, broken thighs, all that good stuff. So unfortunately, it is what it is. Okay, so again, with the wing, so now I'm on this breast. So I'm gonna cut that straight down, no problem. And then I'm gonna get rid of this little fat piece right here. Okay, wipe my knife. And then, since we are gonna fan it and put it this way, you wanna cut it this way. Okay, now I'm cutting straight down. And I'm taking my time with this, but man, I used to whip up chickens. I went, especially when I worked for Wolfgang Puck, man, chicken was like our pretty much top seller. We used to bust out the half chickens like crazy. Anyway, grab it like this, and then when you go to put it on the plate, fan it out. Look at that. Beautiful roast chicken. And then for the wings, these never leave the kitchen, but I'm gonna go ahead and put them on the plate. So then you cover up the pile of meat, and look at that. Look at that, guys. Come on. So, look at that. Look at that. Rotisserie chicken, cut by a chef. Bunch of little pro tips in there, but it's different. It's always funny because I'm saying, hey, whenever I'm cooking at the house, I make it as easy as possible. And sometimes these rotisserie chickens, they're game changers. So, pour your little gravy on here, do whatever you want to do. But, that's it. That's how you cut a rotisserie chicken. Okay, so if you clicked on this video, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you want some more pro tips, please feel free to leave them in the comments. There we go. Let's go.